right, in fact, let's discuss Kajaria Ceramics in greater detail. We're now joined by Ashok Kajaria, the CMD of the company. Sir, afternoon, and thanks so much for joining in. Your top-line growth at 4% is a bit disappointing. Could you tell us the reason for that? What was your volume growth in tiles, and when should we expect a pickup?
See, the markets were very bad in the month of July and August. Things have started improving from the month of September. The retail market has improved dramatically from September. The builder lobby still have a lot of problems. They still have a money problem. But I foresee with the real estate bill, with good monsoon, Oro, everything, starting from October, things should be very well for the next 2 quarters and onwards.
Mr. Kajaria, good afternoon. What is the first half number looking like now? I mean, on top line and volumes?
You see, first half the volume, the second half the volume has grown by 3%. If you take an average, the volume growth in the first half has been around 6%. And in the second half, we are looking at a volume growth of about 10%. So things are looking better, and I am sure that going forward, things will be better with GST coming in also from 1st of April. Year ahead also looks much better.
Okay. So your volume growth is 3% in Q2. What was the industry volume growth? Because we want to understand if you lost market share.
No, we have not lost market share. If you check at the industry growth, industry growth will be less than 0 because markets have been very tough in July and August. If it is applicable to Kajaria, you can take it that industry has also not done very well as far as the Q2 is concerned. And going forward, as I said, things are better because of various reasons. You should see a positive scenario as far as this industry is concerned. As we talked earlier with Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Housing for All, which has already taken off, real estate bill coming in, lot of builders have to complete their projects by 31st of March. Things are in better shape from here on, and things will be better from here on.
No, so you said that second half, H2 of 17, you are likely to, you're saying volume growth should be 10% as against 6% in the first half.
In the first half.
Right. No, I mean, so some of the factors that you mentioned are slightly longer term impact factors. I mean, they won't have an immediate kind of trickle through effect.
No, I tell you I will tell you the short term impact. Short term impact is the festive season in India starts from 1st of September. Because Diwali is on 30th of October. That's number one. Number two, real estate bill is a reality which has already been implemented from 1st of May 2016. The full impact of which is already happening because builders have to complete their projects, as we are all aware. And after 31st of March, whatever is left will be part of the real estate bill. So they are rushing up with their projects. First, you have to complete the structure. The tiling stage only comes in the second half, which is October to March. So these are the two reasons in short term which will generate volumes.
So what was your growth in the sanitary ware segment this time, and is that also going to improve in the second half?
Sanitary ware, we have already grown this year at about 60% plus because last year the volumes were very low. We have already grown at 60%. It is going forward in a positive manner because sanitary ware has already we have stabilized. The bath fittings industry, the faucet industry took little time, which has since stabilized now. But overall, it is about 3% of the total turnover of Kajaria.
Right.
3 to 5%. I'm sorry, 3 to 5%.
Right. Within tiles, I mean, is there what is happening? I mean, could you tell us which segments? How is premium doing? Are people down trading? A builder? I mean, what is going on essentially?
See, retail market has not been affected at all except the months of July and August. If you see the first 3 months, April, May, June, the retail has been good. July, August has been somehow very, very slow. 1st of September onwards, retail has started picking up. And it will continue to be better and better because as we are aware...
But I'm assuming, Mr. Kajaria, the retail segment is consumer-facing business is kind of small, right? Mostly it is the builders and institutional segment, which is...
No. In case
what is the breakup?
Yeah. No. In case of Kajaria, it is, if you remember, 70% is retail and 30% is institutional sales. Okay. In case of industry, it is 50% retail and 50% institutional sales.
Okay, so
so that has been the strength of Kajaria.
Okay, so then you're in a relatively... I mean, just by that fact, you're in a much stronger position.
We are in a much stronger position.
Yeah. So, what is retail essentially doing? Could you give that a breakup? I mean, what kind of products are doing better? What kind of products are doing not so good?
Retail is basically all products are doing well, but retail itself was slow because people had You know, they didn't want to spend probably, whatever the reason may be, in July and August. And when you talk about, we have four segments. We have ceramic tiles, we have polished vitrified tiles, we have glazed vitrified tiles, and now sanitary ware and faucets. When retail does well, all the segments have...
No, I'm talking about only tiles. I'm not talking about sanitary. I'm only talking about tiles.
Okay. Tiles, we have three segments.
Yeah.
Ceramic tiles, polished vitrified tile, and glazed vitrified tile. Okay. When retail does well, all these segments have to do well. It is not that one segment does well and the other doesn't.
Okay. Fair enough. Just one quick word on margins, improved by 40 basis points to 17.9%. What was the reason and your outlook on margins going ahead?
You see, if you look at the results, which you will decipher later, the standalone margins, PAT has been 24% plus in this quarter. It is the JVs which have not performed well, that is why the results are less than normal. But standalone profits are 24% plus as far as Kajaria is concerned.
And why did the JVs not do so well, which dragged your consolidated margins lower?
There have been various reasons, but going forward you will see it performing better, I can assure you that.
All right, Mr. Kajaria, thank you very much for that. Appreciate you joining in and good luck. So essentially 10% volume growth in the second half, 6% in the first half is what they've done. So Mangalam was pointing out that their overall growth guidance was at 10%, so they'll obviously fall short of 10 by a little bit. Yeah. But even 8 would be good, depending on, I mean, given how weak the year so far has turned out to be, which is at 6% right now.